Today I made bread and butter pickles with these cucumbers that my mom grew. I washed them off. These are Kirby style cucumbers. I cut the ends off. Then I cut them into slices. And I needed 4 pounds, so I weighed them 1 pound at a time after I sliced them. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed 2 pounds of sliced onions, so there was 1, 2. Here's ball pickling salt. It was a 1/3 cup, and I sprinkled it on the onions and the cucumbers. You can combine them if you have a big enough container, but I didn't, so I just kept them separate. Mixed it all up. Then I put a whole bunch of ice cubes on top, and I set them aside for a couple hours. Then I rinsed them off. And I rinsed all the salt off. I had to pick all the ice cubes out. You don't want any ice cubes left in there. And then I set the cucumbers aside. I rinsed all the salt off the onions. I set those aside and combined them with the cucumbers. I doubled the brine because I've made these before. And I usually don't have enough brine. So it was 4 cups sugar, 4 tablespoons of mustard seed, 4 teaspoons turmeric, 4 teaspoons celery seed. I put 1 teaspoon of ginger, 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, and 6 cups of white vinegar. I combined it all in a pot and boiled it. And then I dumped all of the cucumbers and onions into there and brought it up to a boil. This is ball pickle crisp that I add to my jars. It's 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then I put the funnel on, and I have a slotted spoon here. I just keep picking up the cucumbers and onion pieces, pack them down into the jar. Then I take a ladle and I scoop up the brine, and I just add that a little at a time. After you have enough brine, you take this plastic debubbling tool, and you make sure you have no air pockets in between the food and the brine. And then the other side of the debubbling tool is a measurer. So it's 1/2 inch of headspace. And then I keep a boiling pot of water next to me. Clean the rim. And I took the lids with the rubber gaskets. These are Tatler reusable lids, so you don't tighten it too much. Some of the jars I wanted spicy pickles, so it's okay to add a dried seasoning. So I put some red pepper flakes. I did get 7, and that's what the recipe called for. Brought the water back up to a boil, 10 minutes, and my pickles were done.